Wild Pine Tree Nation. Welcome back to the channel, family. If this is your first time here, my name is Marsha and welcome back to Wild Pine Tree Homestead. I'm actually, what's going on over there? Ace, no! Ace, that's not nice. Stop. Ace is trying to run down the chickens. I'm just out here, family, and I'm doing a feed this morning with the animals. Just running around and doing some chores, and I'm gonna be making a some bone broth this morning. If you're interested in how to make your bone broth, stick around and I'll see you in a minute. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for all the thumbs up that I've been getting. I really appreciate that. And please, guys, stick around. I have plenty of content that is coming up on the channel, and you won't be disappointed. Guys, it have not been easy for us. We are hanging in there, and we thank you guys for always supporting us, encouraging us, and giving us your good words. We truly appreciate it. So it's raining on my face, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and still get some chores done, because even when it's raining and it's cold out here, we still have to get the taking care of the animals. It's important if you have animals on your homestead, which most people do on their homestead. We have to take care of them, regardless of what the weather it's like. If it's warm, if it's cold, if it's snowing, we still have to be out here. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and feed these chickens and turkeys, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh. What did I do with the feed? Okay. All right, so. All right, guys. Don't you go anywhere. Stay inside. Come on, guys. All right, so there you go, Mr. Burrell and Mr. Marnie. And these are the three boys in here, and that's Adam. Adam, you've been taking care of Eva. Miss Eva is right there, and Miss Riri over here. And so these guys have been doing good. And I have the peacocks in here, guys. We finally caught the peacocks, and so they're over there. They're in this pen for a little bit. We will be switching them out and putting them in another pen, but for now they're in here. We're just glad that we got them, because I did not want Miss P over there to be laying, you know, I didn't want her to be laying outside, and then she may, you know, have her babies, and then, you know, something may get them. So I'm glad that they're in here, but we will be changing, switching them out in another pen eventually. So that is it. No, come on inside. Riri and Marley's out, but I'm gonna just let them hang out for a little while, and I'll come back and get them in. You see this, guys? Look at the see, the garden is doing good, guys. Look at this. I have broccoli coming up here already, family. So there is broccoli here, family, that is coming up already. Everything is coming up. There's the broccoli, and so they are shooting up really nicely. And it rained last night, and so there is some rain. The plants are looking pretty good. So that's the broccoli, guys. The broccoli is coming up. The cabbage is folding a little bit. You see that? There it is. It's folding. You can feel that on the inside. And let me show you another broccoli here. And the cauliflower is coming up as well. Let me see if I can find one to show you that they are coming in too. See, the cauliflower is coming in as well, so that's a good thing, family. See that? All right, family, so I just was checking in on the garden as well. Something been eating up the carrots. As you can see, it's not many left back in here, family. Look at that. Something has been eating up the carrots. Look at the holes that they've been digging, and I guess that might be that mole or whatever they call that. Just digging holes and eating up most of the carrots out of here. So I doubt if I'll have too many carrots left back in here once they finish taking everything. All right, family. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the feed with the animals, and I'm gonna come back and show you how I do my bone broth. So stick around and I'll see you. All right, family. So here is the beef bones that I have. So these are the beef bones that I have, guys, and I'm gonna wash these off, and this is what I'm gonna use for my bone broth. I'm gonna use some chicken feet that I have. I'm gonna wash these off, cut off the toes and everything, and these are gonna go with my bone broth. Alright, family, this is how I'm gonna roast them in the oven. I'm gonna roast them in here in the air fryer, and then I'm gonna just do it for an hour, and I'll come back and put it in the slow cooker. So stay tuned. Alright, family, now that I have the bone in the oven and that's cooking, it's almost an hour. I think I have 10 minutes left on the clock. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some fennel in the bone broth, and I'm gonna put some carrots as well, and I'm gonna run outside and grab some turnips. So let's go to the garden. I'm gonna go and grab some turnip from in the garden. I'm only gonna probably just grab two, depending on how mature they are. The other day I came over and I noticed that I had a nice one here, so I'm gonna grab this one, and then, oh, this is two. Wow, okay, so I could grab these two, right? See that, guys? So I'm gonna take these two out right here. There we go, family. So I have two turnips here that I'm gonna go ahead and put in the bone broth. So let's go back to the... Alright, family, it's time to get these washed up. So these are what I have, guys. I have a couple cloves of garlic, and I have an onion, I have a fennel, and two turnips, and two carrots. So these are what I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get these peeled and put them in the pot. Ooh. You see that, guys? These are completely roasted, family. Look at that. So everything is roasted, and I'm gonna go ahead and add these to our slow cooker. So let's go ahead and add the all of the bone and all the juices that come from this. You see that, guys? Family, what I went ahead and did, I switched out all the meat from the other pot. I switched it out from the slow cooker because I think it's too small to hold that much. You know, the bone broth, it wouldn't be enough, so I switched it out into this pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it to this stove, and just make sure that it's low. I'm gonna cook it on real low. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add all my carrots in here, my onion, my fennel, and also a scallion as well, and the turnips and everything. I'm just gonna add everything in here, and then I'm gonna add some water to the pot, like so. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. This probably won't be finished, family, so I'm gonna let it cook really, really slow, family, and then I'll probably come back later tonight or tomorrow morning and show you what this look like when it's finished. Family, before I go, I'm gonna go ahead and add some celery seed. If you don't have celery, you can always add celery seed to your pot. See, just add a bit of celery seed and that will do it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of chicken broth to it as well, just to give it some flavor, just a little bit of flavor. And I'm gonna add a little bit of I'm gonna go ahead and add some organic miso in it as well, because this is very good for your stomach. It's fermented miso, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that in it as well. And then I'm just gonna leave it and let it do its thing, right? So that's just to give it a nice flavor as well, along with its natural juices that's gonna come from the bone, and all the spices that is in here. This is gonna give it a nice good flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook down for the whole day. It's now 140, as you can see, it's 149. So I'm gonna just leave this and let it slow cook. And if it's not, I think I'll leave it until tomorrow, guys. So I'll come back in the morning and show you what it looks like, and we'll strain this off and we'll put them in our mason jars, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned for that. Good morning, family. All right, I've been boiling that bone broth since 2 o'clock 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I turned it off about 2 o'clock last night. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and strain it off and put it in the bottle. So let's do that. All right, fam, so this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to go ahead. It's still warm because I left it on. I just left it on really low last night, so it's still a little bit warm, and I want to get that oil off the top of it. So I'm going to let it cool down, and I had to switch both the pots. I had to switch out the pot and put them in the slow cooker last night before I went to bed. So these are the pots that I'm going to strain off everything. I'm going to go ahead and strain it off, and I have my bottles already washed with some hot water and soap. And I have my this is a funnel. You can just put it in the bottle and strain everything off. And I have a measuring cup and a label here that I'm going to use to strain everything. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take all the the meat, bone and stuff out of the liquid, and then I'm going to strain it off. All right, family, so I bring out the big boy, so I'm going to strain everything off in here, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the bottles once I'm finished straining everything off. Alright, family, so here we go. This is the amount that I got from what I boiled. I thought I would have more, but this is really good, guys. I'm happy with what I have. It tastes so delicious, and this is gonna go in the refrigerator. It's a little bit warm, so I'm not gonna really close it really tight. I'm gonna leave it loose, very loose, and then I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator. All right, guys, so this is the bone broth. This is a healthy way of getting some nutrition in the body, and this is my first time making bone broth. and I believe you can do it as well. It's pretty simple, guys. You just go to the, you know, your supermarket or, you know, your farmer's market, local market, and pick up some bones. If you can use oxtail bone, you can use, you know, beef bone. That's what I use. I bought some beef bone from the farmer's market, and that's what I use, along with the some of the chicken feed that we harvest last week. So if you're harvesting chicken, you can use your you know, your chicken feed to do this as well. And I believe it turned out pretty good. I'll put it in the refrigerator and let it cool down with the oil on top of it, and that will help to preserve it. So once we're ready to use it, we'll just scoop off the oil and then we'll warm it up and drink it. You can drink a cup of this each day if you like. Like I said, it's very nutritious, it's very healthy, it is good for your bone and your joints. It has iron, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus. So you have a lot of minerals in bone broth that is great for your body. So go ahead and make you some bone broth. I think you will enjoy it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the refrigerator, and we will have these to drink maybe for the next maybe a week or two, you know, maybe last for about a week or two. So I hope that you guys enjoy the video. So I will see you guys in the next one. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we put up new videos. I put out a video every week, and that will be every Saturday. So look out for our new videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Walk good and stay on your purpose. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Have a good one.